Rick Kranitz talking to his newest pupil, and his newest pupil did a great job of getting out of that jam. Keeping this 3-3 as we go to the 8th.
He's got a great lather going too, doesn't he?
He does. He worked up a sweat out there. Burn that towel. Ozzie Albies out to left center. That's a 3-hit game for Ozzie. A double in the 4th, a single in the 6th, and now another single here to start the 8th.
Again, he just starting to look more comfortable. He's staying through the ball better. I just think so much we've seen him roll over trying to pull that right there. 99, don't try to pull that. Do exactly what you did there and then use your speed. Great at bat.
Second 3-hit game of the season for Ozzie. And how about the middle part of the Braves order? Ozuna, Albies, and then Murphy. Murphy's walked 3 times, but those 3 guys have reached in 9 of the 11 plate appearances that they've had tonight. Nasty slider, 1-2.
That's his pitch right there. When he's ahead, Ashcraft, that's why he's so tough right there, man. You're loading up for 98 with that cut, and you get 91 in that same spot. Tough to lay off.
Slowly to third. Hayes, bare hands, but the throw is off target. That'll go as a single for Sean Murphy. And the Braves have 2 on here to start the 8th.
Man, that's a beauty.
What's going on in the Reds pen? Well, Ashcraft thought he might be nearing the end. They usually only have him go around 25 pitches. And he's going to leave with 2 on and nobody out here in the 8th inning. Sam Moll is the lefty that is on here to face the left-handed hitter Michael Harris. Trying to bunt, lays it down, and it's going to stay fair, and everybody is safe. Well executed by Michael Harris, and the Braves with a golden opportunity to take the lead in the 8th inning.
Well, I love this move right here. You know, Michael's been hot. Tough lefty on lefty matchup. It struck out twice. And look, this one right here, before he realized it was going to stay fair, at this point, for Steer, it was too late, and a knock for Michael
So the infield comes in here for the Reds, and Eli White takes the first pitch, ruled a ball there on the corner. Remember, White was at the plate in the 6th inning when he hit it to Hayes, and he made the error that allowed the Braves to tie it, and now he hits it that same direction out to left field and gives Atlanta their first lead of the night.
Yeah, I'll tell you, partner, that had to feel good for Eli. Wasn't able to get the job done yesterday in Kansas City. Left the bases loaded with 1 out back in the 4th inning. And right here, finally is able to get one through the hole and come through. Great job by Eli.
Yeah, he's had some very critical at-bats tonight as Eli White.
And let me tell you, if there's someone that's due a broken bat single, it's Luke Williams. 2 balls in KC. He stung both right at somebody.
Including the one that ended the game yesterday.
Yeah.
But Atlanta once down 3-0. Now on top 4-3 and looking for more. And there you go. Luke Williams delivers out into left center. This is going to score 2 more. Give Luke Williams a double. A well-deserved double. 6-3 Atlanta.
Yeah, we talked so much about the top of the lineup, right? Today it's been that middle part. Now finally the bottom has picked up the slack, and the Braves got a chance to really blow this thing wide open.
Two in scoring position. There is still nobody out. See if Jerks and Profar can continue the hit parade. Bounced over toward the Braves dugout. 0-2 still.
Tyler Kinley be in line for the win.
And again, you go back to what Carrasco did. Just kept the Braves in it. Quality start tonight. 6 innings before turning it over to Kinley in the bullpen. Profar reaches for that changeup and strikes out.
You go back and think about it after De La Cruz's home run. You're sitting at the top of the 4th inning, and it's 3-0 Reds. The Braves struck back now for 6.
One for 4 tonight from Matt Olson. Ground ball. Mole has it. He's going to come home. Safe. Eli White snuck the hand in there.
Great job right here. Mole had him dead in the water, Brandon, and he kind of lobbed the ball in there. And not only that, lobbed it to the other side of the plate. Watch this right here. You got to throw this thing, and you see how he just kind of lobs it. And Stevenson had no chance here. Ball's on the other side. And Eli gets that oven mitt right in the left side.
I'll tell you what, Eli White has been in the middle of everything here tonight. They're going to make a pitching change as the Braves have totally flipped this game upside down. Eli White, the ball in the 6th inning that Hayes made the error on, scored 2. Then he had the big RBI hit here in the 8th, and he scores on that bouncer back to the mound, getting his jersey all dirty, putting the Braves up 7-3. Still loaded, just 1 out, as Lyon Richardson will try to put out the fire for Cincinnati. Riley's the 8th Brave to bat in this inning. Runners at the corners here with 1 down. And it's fouled back. 96 from Richardson. Williams over there at 3rd. And Olson at first base for Atlanta. And the Braves do all of this damage despite the top 3, Profar, Olson, and Riley. 1 for 14, but as Frenchie mentioned, the production has come from 4 down.
4 down, and then the bottom part, really 7, 8, 9, finally opened it up this inning. Broken bat, little flare, that will work. And
Royals score another. Make it 8 straight for Atlanta to put them on top by 5.
Let me tell you, when everybody's getting hits, right, and you're 0 for 4 on the night and you got a chance here and you get a broken bat bleeder, it's the best feeling in the world. All of a sudden, instead of an 0 for 5 night, you're 1 for 5 with a ribby, and you're like, yeah, those are the ones that keep you going.
Well, things are going the Braves' way right now. And with Ozuna at the plate, all 9 Braves have now hit here in the top of the 8th. The first 2 games in Kansas City were high scoring. But then yesterday's game was scoreless into the 10th. The Royals won 1-0 on the walk-off hit by Perez. And now here today, the Braves getting those bats going, even though they were off to a slow start. Braves only had 1 run entering the 6th. But now an explosion here in the top of the 8th.
That's the thing between the first 2 Kansas City tonight. They've scored so many runs, but we went 14 innings without scoring 1. Just crazy.
Yeah, a little drought in the middle here on this road trip. What do you say Richardson puts a 3-1 grooved in the middle of the plate here, and Big Bear goes big fly.
Yeah. We've been asking an awful lot from him these 4 games.
Think he can go right center and hit that sign so that a fan wins the red Toyota Tundra?
That's a long ways out to the field.
That is. Big cut, 3-2.
That's a great promotion because it's like it's almost no chance to do it.
It's only happened once since they started that promotion about a decade ago. Jesse Winker didn't hit the sign, but he came close enough that the folks at Toyota said, you know what, we haven't given one away, we're going to give it away. Yeah. And they did. That was a few years ago. It's a nice looking truck though, Pop. Might look good in your driveway.
I'd drive it.
Oh, inside, nearly hits him. So Murphy has 3 walks tonight. Now Ozuna gets his 3rd free pass. And Ozzie Albies, who started this great inning for Atlanta, will be back up there. Change up into the seats, foul. Ozzie drops another one out there on the grass in right. 2 more come home. And the Braves have hit double digits. Make it 10 unanswered for Atlanta. And it's 10-3.
Man, they have opened this thing up, haven't they?
And Frenchie Ozzie with a 4-hit night. 2 of those coming here in the 8th. First 4-hit game for Ozzie since June of last year, June of 24 in Baltimore. Telling you, if nothing else, to see Ozzie and Michael Harris start to swing the bat like they have been, yeah, it's a great sign.
Braves scored 10 unanswered all of a sudden. Ooh. 7 runs on 7 hits.
Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Let's go, Murph. Murph had a single earlier in this inning. Their starter tonight, Andrew Abbott, got into the 6th and looked like he might get out of that with a 3-1 lead, but then the error by Hayes eventually tied it. Now the bullpen has imploded here for Cincinnati tonight.
Really, Ashcroft didn't pitch bad. You know, I mean, he gave up that single to Ozzie, but then the infield hit. Mullen, Richardson, they're starting to break it wide open.
Yeah, those two guys have been hit pretty hard here. And again, this is a Reds team that is 5 games over, very much in playoff contention. But the Braves handing it to him right now. And Sean Murphy down the left field line. That one drops. 11-3. RBI double for Murphy. Ozzie to third. The inning continues.
It's just a sweeper that hung, and now Terry Francona coming to get Richardson, and it's a race to the bat rack in the Braves dugout right now, Pop.
Everybody wants their crack. 8 runs home in the 8th for Atlanta. That is the most runs that Atlanta has scored in a single inning this year, and it has opened this thing to an 8-run advantage. And now Brent Suter will come on and face Harris, who is the 12th Brave to come to the plate this inning.
Yeah, good numbers, and Terry Francona just trying to stop the bleeding right here, get his team in. Braves got a chance to tack this on for a 9th or 10th run this inning.
2 in scoring position for Harris. He had the bunt single down the first base line earlier in this inning. This lefty Suter's been around a while. 10 major league seasons, first 7 with the Brewers, then the Rockies, and now the Reds. And a slider in the dirt gets Harris. And he's back to the dugout, 2 away, and a sarcastic cheer from the Reds fans here. Eli White lifts it out to left center. Got underneath it, though. But when I say the damage is done, I mean it is done. An 8-run 8th for the Bravos.
Reds are down 8 in the 8th here tonight. Dane Dunning.
5-pitch pitcher Dane Dunning, the 30-year-old, throws a cutter sinker, changeup slider, and a curveball.
Tyler Stevenson ribby doubled. He's 1 for 3. On a night where little things have added up in a big way, to injure the Reds. This one hit over short, base hit. Can they show some life here? The chances of rallying back from down 11-3 to win are not very good. But you can still have some good ABs the rest of the way.
Yep, that's a good start.
Will Benson has singled. He's 1 for 3. Fisted pop. No play. That's in the foul seats. Dunning, a first rounder by the Nationals in 16. At the outset of this year, he was a Texas Ranger. Braves brought him in just 2 weeks ago. Fouled away again. He had only a little bit of time with the big league Rangers this year. Most of the year at AAA Round Rock. But the Braves, with their entire rotation from opening day on the IL, all on the 60, they have been hit with so much injury, they've needed to add pitching. And tonight is a patchwork performance. That's over short, base hit. Way to break for Stevenson. Back-to-back singles.
Really good swing on this slider, hanging slider up and away to Will Benson. You said, can they show some life? I'd say that's a little life right there.
Good start. Key Brian Hayes 0 for 3. Called strike. He is softly lined to first, popped to second, bounced to second. Oh, and 2. In the air down the left field line. Gone! Key Brian Hayes' first hit as a Red is a 3-run homer. That's some life for Cincinnati. It's 11-6.
Well, that is a way to announce your arrival here in Cincinnati. Just keep it rolling, fellas.
He had 2 homers as a Pirate. He's got 1 as a Red in his debut. Down and away to McLean. This is a game where confidence matters so much for and against. And on an otherwise ugly night for the team, that Hayes homer can carry some purpose and meaning for him and for the rest of the squad. Upstairs, a lefty is up in the Braves bullpen. It is Dylan Lee. Called strike. McLean understandably would like a timeout. He's doubled and singled in his last 2 at bats. Poked over first, base hit. A 3-hit night for McLean. 4 straight Reds knocks to begin the home 8.
Key Bryant Hayes gets a hanging slider right there. It's exactly what you need to do with that. First hit as a Cincinnati Red. 3-run bomb.
Alongside athletic trainer Tomas Vera, who has seen a lot of baseball himself over the years. A visit here for Dunning. McLean, by the way, with his 3rd knock of the night. That ties his season high. He is a trio of 3-hit games. Noelvi Marte has singled twice, scored once. He's 2 for 4. You'd imagine the left-handed Lee is getting ready for De La Cruz, and that's part of why Rick Kranitz was out there in that moment to talk to Dunning with De La Cruz on deck. 1-1. It is hard to string together hits. That's heightened in today's era. Averages are down, strikeouts are up. It's harder to get 4, 5, 6 hits in a row. Braves did it, top half. Grounded left side, that's through. That's 5 straight hits to begin the inning, 2 on.
Noelvi Marte has been wearing out that hole. So Nick Allen come up with a couple of balls. Couldn't make the throw to first base. That one cleanly through the infield.
Reds are rallying, 3 in, 2 on. Nobody out still, 8th inning. The last hit by Marte. The Braves turn around De La Cruz. They want him right-handed. It's Dylan Lee. First pitch bounced with eyes and throw. Wave is on. McLean comes home. Marte first to third. Ribby hit for Ellie De La Cruz. It's a 4 spot in the inning. It's a 4-run game.
Raleigh Reds showing some fight. Just keep the line moving.
Six consecutive hits to begin the inning. Could Hayes add on again? He walked his last time. He's 0 for 3. Upstairs miss. Two and 0. Healthy cut on the on the changeup. Lee had a career year last year. He had a 2.11 ERA. His numbers are still very good, not quite at that level this year. Luke foul. In 2021, he became the first man in Major League history to make his first pitching start in a World Series game. He started game 4. Before that, he had 2 regular season appearances, but not starting. It's the fewest career outings for a starter in World Series history. Top to third, and it bounces over Riley. Marte scores. De La Cruz darts for third. Hayes a late break to second. The throw is late. This is magic. This is 7 consecutive hits. The tying run is coming to the plate.
Yeah, we've seen some things today, let's just put it that way. Ground ball to third base just over Austin Riley's head. This is called the counter punch.
Scored a double for Hayes. Spencer Steer 0 for 3, has a walk. First pitch, strike 1. 5 runs in. Nearly impossible in today's game. 8 straight hits and the capper on a homer.
Homer by Spencer Steer, and just like yesterday's ball game, Spencer Steer has a way of coming up in the moment and coming through here again to tie up the ball game.
What a response from the Redlegs.
Slider down in the zone, and Spence, I tell you, I feel like he just looks for those opportunities. Outstanding.
Now pinch hitter Jake Fraley ends the game with a hit, a walk, a run scored. Santiago Espinal stands in to face the left-handed lead. Strike 1. They're not done yet. There's nobody out. It all started with a Stevenson single. He is on deck. And the Braves just have to be dumbfounded. They trickle droplets that turn into a raging waterfall. Vitamins and prayers might work. 2-1. Espinal is not homered on the year. Fouls it back. Solid singles by Stevenson and Benson. The homer by Key Brian Hayes in his Reds debut was the first big blow. One of 2 3-run shots by Cincinnati on the inning. And there is no one warming in the Braves bullpen. Center field, Harris, the first out of the inning. The rally began with hits from Atlanta men. Stevenson now at the plate, Benson on deck. Two hits, a ribby double, a run scored for Stevenson tonight. Ball 1. A right-hander now is up in the Braves pen. It is Pierce Johnson, who did warm briefly earlier in the game. That was before Dunning had even come on. 1-1. Backdoor miss with that slider. Three and one. That's a walk. The go-ahead run is on. The left-handed Aaron Bummer has now joined Johnson, loosening in the Braves bullpen. Double barrel for Brian Snitker. Will Benson, 2 hits, a run scored. He's 2 for 4. Strike one. Benson yesterday got his second ribby left on the season. Dribbler. Lee, longer throw on target on time. Stevenson up to second. And here comes Snitker with Ke'Bryan Hayes due up. And he'll make the move again. He'll want Pierce Johnson to tangle with the Reds' new third baseman. Last night, Spencer Steer had the at-bat of the year. This has been the inning of the season. The Reds have come all the way back, and they tied it on an 8-run inning. The first runs launched by Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Yeah, 3-run home run on a hanging breaking ball. His first hit as a Cincinnati Red. Memorable. Do it again.
New man on the mound is Pierce Johnson.
He is a curveball machine. Curveball, four-seamer, and a cutter.
Down and away. Go-ahead run is in scoring position. 1-1. The Reds began the game 1 for 10 with men in scoring position. They are 4 for their last 4. In the air to right, Eli White.
Well, you go out and score 8, we can do it too. 3-run bomb by Ke'Bryan Hayes. And just next man up until Spencer Steer comes up with 2 men on base with a big home run.